So do I go through the residents or the guests? That did nothing.
Can I help you?
Yes, we're staying in a resort down here. I received a gate code, but when I entered it, it didn't open the gate.
Oh, let me try that. What's the PIN code number? Okay, you should be good now. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We are staying right here on the shores of Table Rock Lake. As you can see there behind me, I got some good footage coming in, which you've probably already seen. But what we did, we randomly decided, I was looking at the schedule for the Major League Fishing tour. And this weekend, as many of you might or might not know, is Redcrest. So we decided to come check that out. We're about, I don't know, probably 2.5 hours from here. This is up just south of Branson, just south of Hollister, almost in Hollister. But the marina is literally like right over there that they're in, like by 2 miles. And that's where a lot of the guys have their boats docked in. If you're not familiar with Major League Fishing, they can basically dock their boat anywhere they want to on the lake. So, you know, you only see a few of them. I think there was only like 5-6 boats that were docked there that we got to see come in, but got to see a few people come in, and I'll show a few of those pictures while I'm jabbering. But I've really been a big fan of Jacob Wheeler and Dustin Connell and Mark Davis Jr. and all those guys. And so we were just sitting there, and I said, oh man, I said, that's right there at Table Rock Lake. My wife said, we don't have any plans this weekend. Let's just go. Absolutely gorgeous weather. It was a little chilly today, but the wind was blowing good for them. The sun came out this afternoon. I think that really caught them. I was watching the live broadcast as we were sitting at the Bass Pro Marina, right by the water's edge. And so it's pretty neat to sit right there on the lake's edge and watch it all live. But we actually ended up getting a great deal. I try not to get super expensive hotel rooms most of the time, and I started looking for hotels in this area. And of course, everything was sold out because it was all last minute that we were trying to book this thing. And lo and behold, there was one, like I said, it's like 2 miles away from the marina, and they wanted $80 a night for it. So I was like, you know what? I really don't care what the room looks like. We're not gonna be spending much time there anyway. But guys, look what we got for a room. So here is our, of course, you've already seen the lake view balcony. I really wish they would trim these cheap trees. If you were one floor up, we're on the ground floor, but if you were one floor up, you'd really be able to see the lake when you're coming in. As I said in that video, as you see, the sun is setting on the lake right now. I'm zooming in on the screen, not on the lake, but sun setting over the lake. And here is our $80. It said it was a 1-room villa on the thing. Booked on, there's the little wifey over there chilling on the couch. But yeah, here's our 1-room villa. Absolutely insane. Full kitchen, living room, dining area, giant bathroom. It's bigger than the bathroom in my house. And then the bedroom with a window. But I'm super excited because today we just came down to go down to the boat ramp, and we did go down there. Like I said, I got to see a few of the guys as they were coming in, so that was pretty neat. But no Jacob Wheeler, no DC, no Mark Davis. I don't know where they're staying at. I talked to one of the guys at the marinas, and they said they're actually being kind of really secretive about where they're like keeping their boats and all that, which, I mean, totally understandable. But if you don't watch their YouTube channels, you should, because they have incredible videos. But we went down there. We went to Guy Fieri's for dinner, which was incredible, by the way. Very, very much recommend Guy Fieri's restaurant. They called them what? But they had the trash can nachos, and I had the Cajun chicken pasta, and you had a
Caesar salad with fried chicken.
Caesar salad and fried chicken, and everything was just perfect. It would be hard for me to give a restaurant a 10 out of 10, but 9.5 out of 10 for sure. Of course, cruised the little Bass Pro while we were there, and looked at the boats because why not? You know. But tomorrow is gonna be the fun day because they invite everybody to come down at 6:45 in the morning down here to the boat ramp and watch the guys blast off for the day. So she's going to sleep in the morning. I'm probably gonna wake up and go down to the boat ramp and just watch the guys as they're leaving. But after that, I'm gonna come back by here and pick her up, and we're gonna drive up about an hour to Springfield, Missouri, and go to the Redcrest Expo that's going on. And apparently it's this giant fishing expo where every boat manufacturer, most of the big bait manufacturers, all that are gonna be there. I forget how many booths, like 200 booths or something like that, or tents, you know. So I'm really looking forward to going to Bass Pro tomorrow and just checking out whatever there is to see. Anyway, we will catch you tomorrow. We're gonna do some relaxing, and we will see you on the way to Bass Pro tomorrow. That is the Long Creek Bass Pro Marina. Warm and cold. This morning it's about 40 degrees. I just got back to the hotel room. It's about 20 minutes from the boat ramp. I'm watching the live broadcast. And then they say, Jacob Wheeler's already fishing. I have to be quiet because we're right by some rooms. And then I see this. There some of them are. They said he was in Long Creek. How cool is that? So they're literally already fishing right here. I'm pretty sure the boat ramp is just around where we just were, is around that corner to the left. You can't quite see it. Okay, well, this was a pretty cool little aside here. I'm sitting there watching the live broadcast. I'm like, that looks like it's right there. And sure enough, there they are. Right outside my hotel room. We are finally at the Bass Pro Shops here in Springfield, Missouri. As you can see over there behind me, got these huge white tents set up. We're going to guess that's where all booths for the Redcrest Expo are set up. So we're excited to go in there, maybe do some shopping, maybe buy a few baits. So we're going to walk over there and see where the entrance is at and get to looking and shopping, and we'll take you guys along for the ride. I have to zoom out to get this engine in here. Freaking 600. Alright guys, we're about to go inside. We just went through all the booths and everything. We got a ton of giveaways, like an unbelievable. We had some really cool deals in there. As you can see, we got the big Berkeley glides off of spinning a wheel. We both got one, so probably a $40, $50 bait. But we're gonna go ahead and look around inside. There's a few baits and stuff that I want, and we're gonna go poke around and see what's going on in there. And then we are going to maybe go try to find some lunch somewhere. So anyway.
For that one, you got it down there at the marina. Wow, that's you watch me for hours and hours and hours.
Oh, thank you. We've been doing that old show for 49 years. That's crazy. That's a long time.
That was just cool. Getting to meet Jimmy Houston, what a freaking legend, man. Like, I knew he was supposed to be here today, and I knew he was supposed to be talking. I was walking through, I walked by him, and I turned around and looked. I'm like, holy moly, that's Jimmy Houston standing there. So how cool is that? Getting to talk to him and getting to tell him how much, like, that dude mean to me. Him and Bill Dance, like, all growing up, man, like, incredible how many hours I've sat there watching those guys and learning fishing from those guys. So very cool to get to meet them. Got me a nice autograph there on the hat. So love that. They got some crazy deals going down here, that's for sure. I'm having to be really careful on the old budget. But anyway, we're gonna keep poking around and see what we can find. We left Bass Pro and we went to a place called Lambert's Cafe. If you haven't been here, I definitely suggest it. A lot of really good food, and they throw rolls at you. So the rolls are incredible. That's what I'm chewing on right now. Ordered me some chicken and dumplings. I think the wife had a salad. So yeah, I definitely suggest coming in here. My father-in-law has been telling me to come in here for years, and we never made it because there's always a line out the door, but it wasn't too bad today. So anyway, we're gonna get something to eat and hit the road on the way home. And yeah, stay tuned. Well, guys, we just pulled over on the side of the road for a minute. The where we're traveling from Springfield back to Batesville had some really spotty signal, and so we pulled over on the side of the road. The last 2 minutes of the tournament just aired. My boy Jacob Wheeler, he finally won. I'm really glad to see him get this. That was like an emotional win for him, I think, after watching it. But I'm really glad to see him win one of these. I think they said that was his first one of these to ever win. So we had a great trip. That was just a really fun time. From the awesome hotel room to being able to, you know, see the main man in person, being able to see DC in person and Mark in person, just all those guys. You watch them so much, you kind of get this idea about them in your head. You know, they're like something mythical or something. So to see somebody like that you've watched that much online was really neat. And they do such a good job with those launch events. It's like I was telling my wife, it almost feels like you're doing something you shouldn't be, because, you know, you're standing shoulder to shoulder with a cameraman and these officials, and you can just walk right up in there. If you have an MLF tournament near you, it is 1,000% worth waking up and going to that launch event. I would suggest that 1,000,000%. During the evenings, a lot of times you don't really see the MLF guys, because they can kind of dock their boats. They can rent slips or pull out wherever they want to pull out. They don't have to come back to the marina, but in the morning they all launch from the marina. So definitely go to one of the launch events if you get a chance. We are finally about 20 minutes from home. This has been a long drive, about a 4-hour drive. So we're both ready to be there, ready to see the daughter. So anyway, if you guys did watch, thank you so much for watching. Be sure and subscribe. I have about 3 videos right now that I need to edit and get uploaded. I just literally haven't had the time. So we did go fishing without you guys. I took the daughter out and I just didn't feel like dealing with the cameras and all that. So we caught a few fish, but like I said, I've got these 3 videos, and then we're gonna have a lot more fishing coming. Obviously I loaded up on some new tackle at Bass Pro. So anyway, thank you guys, subscribe, like, and we'll see you on the next video.